I didn't want a really nice guy when I was 24, right? And so I ended things. I went back on the scene. I mean, things worked out. I got married, got the baby. But relatively speaking, if things didn't work out, and I said to myself, you know what? I do want a nice guy. I do want someone who's stable. I do want someone who's loving. Now that I'm older, I'm more reflective. I know you don't believe in older, but
Right.
I'm older, I'm more reflective, right? I could say I've now changed my mind and I want to reconsider this. Now, whether or not he wants to give me a second chance, I would say he'd be dumb for doing so. But for me to go back, because I was the one who left, he was a good person. What I wanted has now changed.
But what if he wanted change too?
And now he don't want me?
Yeah.
I mean,
They don't be happy.
Now that she's hit the wall, she realizes that she needs a good man. Of course, she acknowledges that if the guy takes her back, you'll be damned to do it.
So every time I go out on dates with these men, they always assume after the second or third date that like nothing's gonna happen. They think that I'm too innocent or too prudish or something, and I'm not sure what's giving off that impression because, like, look at me. You can just throw me around. Look at me. You could just throw me around. Look, you could just have your way with me. Like I just like I can take it. I swear to God, I can. I swear to God, I can.
Who's actually looking at that thinking she's innocent? Last dude is punching his pillow right now.
Another creator on here told me this about men, and it changed mine. So if you're a girly who's wondering why guys aren't responding to her, stick around. A lot of times when I approach men, I don't get the response that I think I'm going to get. We'll have super good conversations and everything will go really well, and then nothing happens after. Until I started saying this one thing, and that is, I'm flirting with you. Find a way in the conversation to fit in those exact words. It can be something like, oh my goodness, I had no idea how much fun you would be when I decided to come over here and flirt with you. Or maybe, oh my goodness, flirting with you is so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. Or, I'm glad I took a chance and came over here to flirt with you. I'm learning that a lot of men don't want to assume that a woman is coming on to them. And a lot of times they really don't want to make the person who they're talking to feel uncomfortable. And this can eliminate a lot of the guesswork for them.
Yes, yes, and yes. Thank goodness there are more and more women out here that are actually listening to what men are saying. I love this approach because even though it's not quite as bold as saying, hey, I'm interested in you, here's my number, it is very clear, very obvious. It's not hinting, it's actually forming words and communicating that you're purposely flirting with him. I absolutely approve and agree with this.
You've put yourself in a position where you have to do so much work than before. Before you just have to be there and listen what he has to say and you agree or no. But now you have to take some initiative. We are doing so much work than before. So this next video proves as to why men are not approaching women, or men are waiting for women to give them that green light, like it's okay for you to talk to me, or it's okay for you to ask me out. This video here proves why we are in this position.
Dear men, if you see me in the streets with my face looking like this, leave me alone. I do not owe it to you to smile. My life is not sunshine and rainbows.
Look at you feel so cute. Then you're so serious.
Move!
Women who treat you poorly are not going to treat you better, even if you try harder.
Testing to see if my date is a red flag or not. He literally won't even look at me or say anything.
Hey, is everything good? I noticed you're not really talking much.
Do you not trust me or something? I just noticed that you put that cup thing on your drink.
Oh, I mean, it's not personal. I bring this everywhere. There's like 30 other people at this bar.
But it's my duty as the man to protect my women. And when you put something like that on your drink, it really just hurts my ego.
I think dude is giving the satisfaction. Why even talk about it at all? I mean, if I was him in his position, I would just be there and watch. But that's all. Because she's setting up traps for you and then you're falling into those traps. Don't do it.
I don't want a week-long relationship. I don't want a 3-month-long relationship. I don't even want a year-long relationship. I want a date to marry type of relationship. But no one, and I do mean no one, wants a girl like me with a job like mine. The second I tell a guy what I do for a living, he ghosts me. He's gone. Poof. And honestly, I don't think that's fair. I really don't think it's fair that guys cast so much judgment on what I do for a living. I feel like if I had the chance to explain it in detail, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. But I'm never given that chance.
I'm sure you've had a chance to let people explain to somebody why you do what you do, but guess what? No one wants to deal with such kind of stuff. I don't know the stuff, but I'm assuming it's that kind of stuff. So, I mean, keep on trying. There are guys out there that maybe might be down, you know.
How are you guys going on coffee dates? As soon as I take a sip of coffee, and I mean as soon as the coffee hits my lips, I am running to the bathroom.
Family, check this video out.
It's the best first date ever.
You like the food?
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking like,
What?
so can I get some when we get home? Type stuff?
When we get home?
Yeah. Like, you know.
I can't believe that he's asking. Like, are there people that still ask? Because, like, nowadays, to get sex is easier than it is to get money.
When I'm talking about, like, you pull up to my crib and let me, you know?
No.
What you mean, no?
First date? Hell no. And
Well,
now not even the second date.
So what's it gonna be? Like, I'm gonna have to continue doing this right here? Is what you telling me?
Mm-hmm.
Just buying you food and not receiving nothing.
I gotta see what kind of man you are.
I'm telling you, I'm just asking you so I don't have to
Right
continue
now,
doing
you
this.
just want some pussy.
It's not that. I obviously want to get to know you and stuff, but I'm asking you, can you know?
Get to know me.
Can we get it
You
on
don't
when
got
I
to
get home
to know
though?
my inside.
I'm trying to know you from inside out though.
No.
So you saying no, I can't get no when we get home?
No.
All right, so pull out your Cash App right now and send me half the payment.
I don't got cash up.
Zelle, whatever, Apple Pay.
It's a date.
Yeah.
I'm not paying half.
Why? You telling me that I can't get what I want, so you can't get what you want? Send me half. This whole entire meal right here was almost $55. So at least send me $25 if I can't get none when we get back to the crib.
$25 is for me coming outside.
You not serious right now?
I'm not seeing no money.
It's really given that you just coming out and being with me for food, because you probably got no food at home.
Well, maybe you're right, but I ain't giving you no pum pum on the first night.
So you're gonna have to send that 25 then. Simple as that.
No. I'm just go ahead and take my Uber.
What are you doing? Why are you taking all the food?
Oh, so that's the difference between Ray and can we call him Steve? Maybe Steve. So that's the difference between Ray Pookies and the Stevens of this world. You saw that he had to. Do you really have to? Why do you think they gravitate towards Ray and Pookie? Do you think Pookie takes women on the date and then he asks them like, are we going to do it? I think the moment you realize that or you learn that, you can do better. I'm just saying here, guys, what do you think in the comment section? Because, like, that's the equivalent of, like, maybe you meet a lady for the first time and then you exchange numbers or some, and then she starts asking you for financial support. You know? Because most of things men have to give is the money, isn't it? And what we want most from women is what they wanted, isn't it? For most of the times. So, like, you are trying to get her to, because you bought her some steak, I'm not saying you should be simping around and be throwing money around. I'm just asking the question like, what does Ray Ray do which gives him an edge? And what does Kelvin here needs to do to have that edge? At least you won't have to be, because like, okay, the way he's doing it, if he was to go on these first dates with 10 women, how many of those 10 women do you think you'll be able to bag? Not even half. Maybe let's say, maybe with his approach, I think if he's lucky, you will have like maybe 2 out of 10, or maybe 1 out of 10. I'm just saying here. So how much does he have to spend on the first dates for him to? I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe to the channel.